Clean is the act of pulling the weight up to your shoulder into what we call a rack position, and from there we can do a bunch of other exercises. Again, it's about bringing the momentum from the hips and not lifting the weight with your arm, and I'm going to go through how to do that in a moment. We're going to have 2 minutes of practicing that. So starting off, we'll look at that rack position. That's what we're aiming to get to. In this position, your elbow is flared out past the kettlebell, so the kettlebell sits on top. Your wrist is straight, so it's not bent back, and the weight is in line with the body. As the weight gets heavier, you might want to bring it more into the center of the body. Now we're going to pull the weight to this position using the hips and the power in the legs, so that it should feel fairly weightless in the arm, and then the arm is just going to guide it up. Now I'm starting with this high row, high elbow position, just to stop you from bicep curling the weight up. Eventually, over time, as you get more confident and stronger, you're not going to want to row the kettlebell quite as high because it will make it bounce on your arm. But for starters, pulling the elbow high just stops you from bicep curling that way up. So our 2 minutes is ticking down. Just get as many cleans as you can if you're already good at the exercise, or as many deadlifts if you're doing that instead, or you can just use this time to practice this drill that I'm doing here, your high rows and then your cleans, just so you can start to get the line of the kettlebell right, coming up the body, landing on the forearm with the elbow sticking out slightly. And just a side-on demonstration now, just so you can see it doesn't swing out too far in front. I'm not bicep curling it up, and I'm still getting that bend in the hips and firing the weight up from there.